So Aquarius, we're going to take a look at the next 72 hours to see what you can anticipate. The messages are timeless, so whatever you click on this reading, that's when they can resonate the most. They're also general, so not everything will apply. Just take what does and leave the rest. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Jupiter. Make sure to check your other placements. I've done every other sign except for Gemini and Libra, which I will be doing after I have completed your reading. So let's tap in and see what the next 72 hours has for you. Spirit, give me some messages for Aquarius. What is the energy? Okay. I have gifts, okay, and accidents. So I feel like something's going to be a blessing in disguise here for you, Aquarius. Warning, be cautious of accidents involving motor vehicles such as collisions, car wrecks, and other mishaps. And then surprise, get ready to unwrap some awesome surprises. A generous soul is gearing up to shower you with precious gifts. So something is definitely a blessing in disguise. Like, you may not feel that way initially. You may be bothered. Something may stress you out. But when all is said and done, I feel like you're going to be thankful for what occurred. It's giving me silver lining in every cloud. So when you get to the silver lining, that's when it's all going to make sense. I feel like you're going to see why something happened the way it did. Debt. Financial collapse. Careful of placing yourself in financial ruins and loss. Good decisions are needed. So something could have to do with I'm hearing your career. Something could be going on with your career, Aquarius. Let's tap in further. Spirit, tell me more for accidents and gifts. Why is accidents and gifts here for Aquarius? What is the energy? Okay, so I have the Four of Pentacles. Don't hold on to like the past. Don't hold on to anything that has happened in the past, Aquarius. Tell me more. Why is accidents and gifts here for Aquarius? What is the energy? Yeah, King of Pentacles. Something, for some of you, something is how you met your mate. You met your spouse, or you're going to meet your spouse. Some type of like unforeseen event, unfortunate event is going to put you into alignment with this King of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. For some of you too, I feel like somebody's going to come into your life, especially with this Four of Pentacles, to this debt energy, when you're at your lowest. When it comes to your stability, I'm just getting the energy of like a breakthrough. You're about to get a breakthrough. And for some of you, this breakthrough is coming through a person. The world. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Yeah, something. This is like the end of a struggle. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. The end of some hard times. Queen of Wands. For some of you, something has to do with your talents, your gifts. Aquarius, something definitely is about to pay off for you on getting platform. I feel like you're going to have center stage here, the world stage. I have the Knight of Brooms, Knight of Wands. For some of you, be mindful, because there's a pregnancy here for someone. Be mindful of who you entertain. Something could be casual for some of you. Tell me more about the world. Why is the world here for Aquarius? Next 72 hours. Nine of Cups. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. Why is this here for Aquarius? Two of Swords. Somebody makes you happy, Aquarius, but you don't want to accept the fact that this person is just a knight. Somebody could be very immature, but they make you happy. But you don't want to accept the truth about this person. Like, you still want to be in this masculine or feminine energy. Like, you don't want to let someone go, despite the fact that you're this Queen of Wands and they're this Knight of Wands, because of how they make you feel. Why is the Nine of Cups here for Aquarius? What is the energy? Why is the Nine of Cups here for Aquarius? Yeah, somebody's not on your level. Somebody's not, you know, they have a lot of growing to do, regardless of their age. They still have a lot of growing to do. Six of Pentacles. Something has to do with somebody that's going to take care of you, that's going to be there for you, build with you, somebody that you can build with. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for Aquarius? What is the message? I have the Lovers. So somebody's giving to two or more than two for some of you. So somebody definitely has a third party in the mix here, Aquarius. Somebody's dealing with somebody else, talking to someone else, or multiple people, giving to another. For some of you, something has to do with somebody that you're in a commitment with, married to. Tell me more about the Queen of Brooms. The Six of Cups. Something has to do with someone from the past. Tell me more about the Queen of Brooms, Queen of Wands. Why is this here? Death, Scorpio energy. Why is the Six of Cups here? What is the energy, Spirit? The Eight of Wands. Something happened fast. Something happened very, oh wow. For some of you with this accidents energy, like somebody ended up with like an unplanned pregnancy. Tell me more about death. Why is this here? For Scorpio, for Aquarius, what is the energy? The Ten of Swords. I feel like a betrayal. It definitely changed you. The Sun. I feel like after you grieve like some type of hurt, loss, you ended up in this Sun energy, or that's what's happening. Like you're going to be in this Sun energy. You're going to be very happy, very emotionally fulfilled. I feel like for some of you, you're coming into an energy where you have fully recovered from a situation that happened in the past. Give me an energy for the King of Pentacles. A betrayal that happened in the past. And for some of you, it's third party energy, Eight of Cups. You walked away. Tell me more. I feel like you're now able to look on the brighter side of the situation. Again, that silver lining. I feel like something definitely helped mold you into who you are today. Had you not been through that experience, you may not be as wise. And then Spirit is also saying something about your confidence as well. Something has to do with you taking your power back, like learning how to stand on business, not allowing someone to use you, mistreat you, knowing your worth. Somebody helped you find your worth. Somebody's betrayal helped you find your worth, helped you tap into the energy of confidence. Learning how to be true to you. Taking your power back. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Aquarius? What is the energy? Why is the Eight of Cups here for Aquarius? Queen of Pentacles. So you're manifesting a divine union. Like you're manifesting King and Queen of Pentacles. Somebody that matches your energy. You're both abundant. You're both go-getters. You're both balanced, stable, grounded. That's what you're manifesting. So it's like after this dark period, you're stepping into the sun where you're actually going to get someone that is on your level. Because like I said, Queen of Wands to the Knight of Wands. And for some of you, something deals with elevation. Queen of Wands to going to the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, something elevated you. Give me an energy for the Magician. Why is the Magician here for Aquarius? What is the message? You're getting somebody that is like-minded, that's more on your page. Give me an energy for the Magician. I have strength. Yes, that's that confidence. Leo energy. No pain, no gain. Who sings that song? Is it Betty Wright? I'm thinking no pain or no gain. In order to get something, you have to give something. And you had to give this up in order to get something better. No pain, no gain. That's what this is. You had to go through the pain, the disappointment in order to gain something much better. Give me an energy for accidents. That's what's coming in. I have the Nine of Swords to the Two of Wands. I feel like this was your energy, Aquarius. You were stressed out. You were worried while somebody else was focused on doing what was best for them. Two of Wands, they were looking elsewhere. Um, I feel like for some of you, you wonder like why this person didn't want you or didn't want, only you. Why did there have to be other people or another person in the mix? I feel like something definitely made you question yourself as a man or as a woman. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Aquarius? What is the message? Why is the Nine of Swords here for Aquarius? What is the energy, spirit? Ace of Swords. Yeah. And that's the Ten of Swords. Ace of Swords to the Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. The truth was devastating. For some of you, you could have found out something online. Something could have been public, social media. Why is the Two of Wands here for Aquarius? What is the energy? But no pain, no gain. In order to get something, you have to give something. You have to go through something. Give me an energy for the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here for Aquarius? The Hangman, Pisces energy, and the King of... Yeah, somebody was just caught up on like being a player and getting attention. Somebody was attractive. They just was feeling themselves. And they were just out here for some of you running the streets and being entertained by, someone else or different people. Somebody gives in very easily to, I don't want to say clout, but it's very easy to woo this person with compliments. Somebody, feeling themselves a little bit too hard here. Give me an energy for gifts. Why is gifts here? I keep hearing that song. No pain, no gain. Knight of Cups. Yes. God is giving you someone that's going to choose you, that's going to love you. It's genuine love. Somebody wants the same thing you want. They want a commitment. They want to settle down. They're not running the streets. Or if they were, they're done with that lifestyle. That's the past. Why is debt here? For some of you, somebody could owe a karmic debt. Tell me more about debt. Why is this here for Aquarius? What is the energy? I have the Three of Swords. Somebody's karma is to go through loss. Is to go through the Three of Swords. Is to be heartbroken. That's this person's karma. Because they don't build up a lot of it. Financial collapse. Something is falling apart in this person's life. So for some of you, that's what's happening in the next 72 hours. Whoever hurt you, disappointed you, they're getting that energy back. Somebody owes karma and they're going to pay it in full. Something could have to do with a child, though. This person could have a child, fathered a child for some of you. That's their karma. If somebody has to pay out a lot of money. Somebody could have gotten into a full-blown commitment marriage, but it was just primarily based off of passion. With somebody that likes to start a lot of drama. It could be a lot of conflict in the home, in the relationship. Something could be very hard, a burden, a challenge. And I feel like they're with someone that really don't bring much to the table. And this person was hiding that. But whatever tower somebody is experiencing is justice, is fair. And it's going to make someone reflect, go within. Become wiser, more mature, make better decisions. Spirit, give me one more final message for Aquarius. What is the energy? Why is this significant for the next 72 hours? Why is this significant for the next 72 hours? What is the message? Judgment. Yeah, somebody going through karma. So in the next 72 hours, karma is playing out in someone's life. This is the shadow side of karma. Somebody was not worried about you. They thought the good times were never going to end. I'm hearing the song, "Come on, baby, let the good times roll." Like, that's over. That's done with. That's an oldie. And then I have the moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. Somebody was not listening to their intuition. Somebody also doesn't see this coming. For some of you, somebody's still operating in their shadow very heavily. They don't have a gift of discernment right now. Somebody also has an issue with drinking. Somebody has a drinking problem. They drink a lot. I feel like you just ended up in a connection that really was not aligned with it. It was karmic. And I feel like God, of course, knew that you deserve better. But we all have free will. You have to realize you deserve better and be willing to act on that. Be willing to pursue better. Again, the Empress, realize your worth, what you bring to the table. It all rested with you because this is your life at the end of the day. God can show us the way, but it's up to us to follow. So, this is your reading. Take what resonates. If anything applied, like the video, share if you feel led to do so. Hello, Carlene. Blessings to you. Why? I don't do live readings, but I will put the information in the description box when I'm done. Oldie but goodie, yes. You're talking about Betty Wright, no pain, no gain. Yes, that is a oldie but goodie. Thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate the support. So I am coming back with Gemini. So if you have any significant Gemini placements, definitely come back and tune in. I thank you so much for watching. And if this is where it ends, stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.